everybody, it's Custard. I'm coming to you from my hometown of Doodle. How you all doing today? Today I'm speaking with Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Custard.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good. Doing all right. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from my home in isolation here in Mount Eden in Auckland.
Ah, nice. Mount Eden Village. Cool. So Jonathan's job is really cool. Can you please tell everyone what it is that you do?
Yeah, I am a professional clarinet player, and my job is to be the principal clarinetist of the Auckland Philharmonia Orchestra.
Amazing. So you're like the lead clarinetist?
That's correct.
Ah, wow. So you get to tell all the other clarinetists what to do?
I usually don't have to. They're very wonderful colleagues, so they just do a great job anyway.
Awesome. Well, so I take it that's the clarinet that you're holding right there.
Yes, this is my clarinet, and this is one of my clarinets, actually. I have two that I usually play.
Wow. Cool. Can we please hear what it sounds like?
Sure.
Really nice. Why do I want ice cream all of a sudden?
I thought you might recognize that one.
Wow. Hey, how quiet can you play the clarinet?
I can play the clarinet really quietly. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I love the clarinet so much, is that we can probably play quieter than any other instrument in the whole orchestra.
Ooh, wow. Really pretty. That's awesome. Well, how loud can you play it then?
We can play pretty loud too. Not as loud as some of the other ones, but here, tell me what you think about this.
Okay. That's so cool. What are some cool facts you could tell everybody about the clarinet?
Well, did you know, for example, Custard, that the clarinet is a member of the woodwind family? Do you know how many families there are in an orchestra?
No, I didn't know that there were even families in an orchestra.
Well, there's all kinds of different instruments in the orchestra. So we have the string instruments, we have the brass instruments, and then we have percussion, and then we have what are called the woodwinds. And so the clarinet is one of the woodwinds, and some of the other ones would be the oboe and the flute and the bassoon. And if you want to know something else about the clarinet, we're a little bit different than some of the other instruments. Now, all the different woodwinds produce sound in different ways. The flute produces sound just with their air, and then the oboe and bassoon produce sound with what's called a reed, which is one of these little pieces right here, except oboe and bassoon have two of these together that vibrate really quickly, and that's what makes the sound. On a clarinet, we're called a single reed instrument because you put one of those reeds on the instrument, and without the rest of the clarinet, just the mouthpiece, it sounds like this.
Wow.
Okay, right?
No, it sounded like a high-speed siren.
Yeah, but when you put the rest of the clarinet together, you get all of these different notes.
Wow, that's so clever. That's so cool. When did you first start playing the clarinet?
I started playing the clarinet when I was 9 years old. I grew up in the United States, so that was fourth grade for me, we would say. But I started first on the violin when I was actually about 5 years old, and I played that for 3 years, and then I moved to the clarinet.
Wow, so you can play the violin still?
I can play Twinkle Twinkle on the violin.
So what kinds of music can you play on a clarinet? I mean, you're with the Auckland Philharmonia Orchestra, so obviously classical, but what other styles can you play?
Yeah, so the clarinet is one of the most versatile instruments. You'll hear it in a lot of different kinds of music. Obviously, I have trained for a really long time to play classical music in an orchestra, but you'll also hear clarinet in jazz when it may sound a little bit like this.
Ah, right.
That's a little tune called Do You Know What It Means to Miss New Orleans, which is also where I'm from in the States.
Oh, wow.
It's in a lot of different kinds of music, honestly, but another one that's very popular is what's called klezmer music, or Jewish music, and sometimes it may sound like this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Well, it's been great meeting you, Jonathan, and thank you for sharing your knowledge and your talent with us today. Could you please play something to see us out?
Sure. Get ready to march out, okay, Custard? Thanks very much for the talk.
That's all, folks. Bye!
Bye-bye.